Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another 7 Days to Die, day 49, Horde Night. So today, I was thinking we could take on the Horde down in the street in the city of the Wasteland. No oil tanks this time, or no tunnels, like no mini bike tunnels or anything like that. We'll just fight the zombies head on down in the street. So to do that, we'll need a lot of ammo and a lot of medical. So let's get all set up for that. Oh, and I'm going to need a sleeping bag because I think it's going to be a bloody night. And if I die, I want to make sure I spawn back here because I have like backup ammo, backup guns, things like that. So what happens if I die? I could just spawn here, and I'll just spend the rest of the night fighting them off here. But by the most part, we'll be fighting them down in the street. So let's make sure, one, we have tons of ammo on us. And we got tons of ammo here. And then also, I'm going to make sure I got tons of medical. And I'm going to be all jacked up on drugs all night long. You know, I'm going to be using fort bites and all that stuff all night long. So yeah, let's get all set up. And I'll meet you down in the street. Okay, I'm all set and ready to go. So the plan for Horde Night tonight is that there is no plan. So the goal is to make it without a base. So in the last couple hordes, we had a tunnel. That's what we did in the last horde. And then the other one, prior one to that, we did it on top of a tank. But this time, we're doing it right out in the street in the downtown wasteland. And if that's not enough, I'm also going to do it totally naked. So yeah, so let's see how we do. No, just kidding. There's no way I'm doing that. Let's put that back on. But no, you guys are probably wondering, man, this guy's like really desperate for subscribers or something. No, I'm going to keep the gear on, but yeah, the goal is to make it through town, going all the way down to our base. So if we look at the map here, we'll be fighting block by block, going all the way down to where the base is. So that's like, I would say several blocks. And the goal is to make it back home, where the motorcycle is, by the time Horde Night ends. Oh, and by the way, how I got out here, I used my mini bike. And I just picked the mini bike up. And then I don't have to unload my motorcycle. And I also have that motorcycle as a waypoint on my map. But yeah, so that's the goal, is to make it to base by 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. Now, I do have a strategy, and what I do not want to do is get tied down. I think if you keep moving throughout the whole night, I think you'll be all right. You know, just keep moving forward, shooting backwards once in a while. But as soon as you get pinned down to a building, I think you're dead. And how I'm coming up with this is in the last horde when we were in the tunnel, I realized if you just keep moving, like with the bike, you were fine. You know, as long as the vultures don't get you, you know. But and in our case, we were good because we were in the tunnel. But I'm going to try that this time. I'm going to keep running the entire time, shooting behind me once in a while. Try and not get pinned down. I think if I get pinned down, I'm a goner. And if I do die, I have my bag back at base. I'll spawn in. I have a backup gun. I have backup gear, and we'll just fight out the rest of the horde at base. So that is the strategy. So before we start the night, I'm gonna make sure I get all jacked up on drugs. So I'm gonna like take some painkillers. I'm gonna drink a couple of these things. Make sure my guns are all maxed out. I have no bow. I'm not using any bow. I'm not gonna take that chance. I have grenades. I'm gonna keep the ladder on me, just in case I get stuck up against a wall. I could climb that wall. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to drink a couple of these Mega Crush. Hopefully that increase my speed. Also, I'm going to take this. So yeah, I'm going to be all jacked up on every drug there is for this game before the night starts. Yeah, so let's get started. We have 1 hour or an hour and a half, and we'll be kicking things off. Okay, I kind of cleared out the street a little bit so we're not getting jumped right away. And we got 15 seconds, so let's go ahead and start getting all jacked up. on some drugs here. Kind of thirsty too. Let's drink a few of these. Oh yeah, nice and stinky for everyone to come after me. I'll drink one of these so I can run faster. Some vitamins. Hopefully that prevents us from getting affected. And then we'll use one of these, a recog. And 4 bites. I think we're going to be needing that tonight. And how am I doing with drinks? Let's grab a couple more drinks. And
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too. Oh boy. Okay. Stop messing around. Yeah, so, like, just keep moving, I think. We'll be alright. Ooh, I wonder if I can get that bag. Ooh. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't think about is the bags. Let's see if we can grab them bags. Another bag. Alright, I'm already taking a lot of damage. Let's see if we can patch that up. Alright. Come on, get the bag. Wow, look at all these bags, man. I should go back and loot them later, actually. Yeah, so we got a few things out of that. Let's see here. Yeah, I like how they run down the side of the road. They don't take you on head on. Alright. Yeah, so I already sprained, or I got an injury on my foot here, so maybe I could jump on a vehicle here. Ah, here we go. And then take this. Automatic weapon. Blue zombies.
My senses have picked up something.
Ooh. Let's see if I can patch up here. We still have a few more blocks. I don't think this is going to be too bad as long as we don't get tied down. Oh, here we go with bees again. Ooh. Bag. Oh, bear. Not good. Oh, those bees. That's one thing I didn't think of.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
There's a bag back there. I wonder if I can get that. Let's see. I could probably come back in the morning and get them, but... Let's see. Oh, look at that. And I got a... Oops. Another bag. Thank you very much. Oh, look at this. And a red bag. Oh my god, I gotta get all of them. Man, this guy's tough right here. So I heard they're making changes to these zombies right here. Like the range, the damage they can do is a lot wider, I think. I'm not sure if it's under 2.5 or a later version, but I remember seeing a video on that. Like these blue ones. That one right there. Oh, I gotta watch my health here. Let's see. Can I take one of these? Really laggy. Wow. Alright, can I take a first aid kit? Where is that? Nope. Okay. Man, I love that M60. Now where? Ah, there it is, up in the corner. Yeah, it's hard to look in here and try to keep an eye out what's going on around you. Wow, scavenger outfit. Level 5.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Incoming enemies. Man, a lot of lag. Wow. This is not too bad. I thought this was going to be worse, actually. Not bad at all. We're almost at the base already. So the goal was to make it to the bike, the motorcycle. So I'm going to make it to the motorcycle, and now I'm thinking to just go out and grab the airdrops tonight. Just walk over, get them. Now, I might do this more often, actually.
My senses have picked up something.
This isn't bad if you have plenty of ammo. Whoops. Yeah, run and gun. If you're going to be doing this, you need to have points in run and gun. Definitely. Whoa. Man, this guy likes to dance. Wow. Alright, let's get to that motorcycle. Alright, what do we get? Ooh, a couple more vehicle magazines. Alright, so the goal was to make it to the bike. So we'll make it to the bike, drop off this loot here, and then we'll go for the airdrops. We'll walk right through the center of town, see if we can make it over there. For now, I'm just going to quickly drop all this stuff off here. Read all that later. No hurry.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Incoming enemies. All right, and we met the we got to the bike. So objective achieved. I should have went out farther. I should have went out like 10 city blocks. All right, let's head for the airdrop over there.
Up something.
Wasteland. Headed to the wasteland. Just do the best I can. Zombie bears are everywhere, all out to kill a man. Heard a dire wolf howling, drove me into fright. Stuck in this damn wasteland, getting ready for a fight. Ain't no savior riding in, ain't no helping hand, just dirt, blood, and broken roads in this godforsaken just right back in. Found a lonely trader, says he's on my side. Smiles while he's sending me where the worst things hide. Got me chasing ghosts and scrap, doing all his dirt while he's safe behind his walls, never feeling hurt. He says you'll make it back, son, like he even cares. But I see it in his eyes, he's just saying prayers. I'm heading to the wasteland, where the lost ones go, where the sky stays gray and the dead don't stay low. Got a gun half loaded and a heart one thin. If I make it out alive, I'll just ride back in. Night falls heavy, hear 'em scratching at the door. Every breath I take feels like one less than before. Ain't no glory out here, ain't no promised land, just a fight to see the sunrise one more time again. Hear the wind cuts cold through the bones I own, and the silence screams when you're all alone. Still heading to the wasteland, ain't no turning back. Got the dust in my lungs and death on my track. If I fall out here, let the wild take me in, 'cause a man's still a man if he fights to the end.
Yeah, we have all these.
Heading to the wasteland, do the best I can.
And we'll get something to drink and something to eat. Yeah, so the next horde, I think 56, I was going to try to take down a skyscraper from the roof down. So what I'm going to do, assuming I have the gyrocopter, and I think I will, we're going to land on the roof, and this would be an infested job on Horde Night. And then we'll take the whole place from the air down, or from the top of the building down. So that's the plan as of now. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Horde Night and day 49, and better watch this guy.
My senses have picked up something.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh. Okay, now let's pick this up. Oh, look at that. Thank you. And he broke a bone, and I got a cast for that. I knew that was going to happen. Scavenger gloves. Wow. But anyways, like I was saying, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, video 50. And I'm thinking in the next video, we'll do another job for the trader. It's been a while since we did a job for the trader. And try to level up. I want to start doing infested tier 6 jobs. So that's the goal for the next couple of videos. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.